our senior project, we hosted a League of Legends online tournament. And to start, there's a quick video, 3-4 minutes of the cinematic for League of Legends.
Okay.
Watch that 1,000 times and never get bored of it. Alright, so League of Legends, for those of you who don't know, here's a bit of history about it. It originated from this game called Dota, it stands for Defense of the Ancients. They're both classified as MOBA type games, which stands for Massive Online Battle Arena. Dota came from, I guess, guess you could call it an expansion for the game Warcraft 3 back in like 2006, I think. And the thing about Dota was that you had to be really good at Warcraft to be any good at Dota, which was really hard. So in 2009, the company called Riot Games came out with their standalone game, League of Legends, which was really similar to Dota, but really easy to learn and hard to master. So I want to say August of 2009, Christian and I started playing League of Legends, like addictively, I guess you could say. It was really fun when we started because the player base was really small, and so everyone who played kind of knew each other as a family, kind of. So after, I want to say, the beginning of 2010, Riot Games came out with their, what do you want to call it? I guess a ladder, like a ranked ladder system, going from bronze to diamond, with like tiers in between. And after the players ranked up from diamond, they got to the point where like, okay, you beat the game, what now? So in 2010, about the middle June-ish, they came out with their season, or pro circuit, which they creatively called Season 1. And only, I want to say a couple dozen, not a couple dozen, it's way more. About half a dozen teams were good enough to be played professionally and like be recognized around North America. So the first place winner of Season 1, Team Fnatic, still got $50,000 just for being really good at a game. So since then, League of Legends has grown so much. For example, in Season 3, we're on Season 4 now, in Season 3, Riot Games rented out the Staples Center in Los Angeles and sold out their 15,000 seats in less than 3 days. But that number is like nothing compared to how many people watched the live stream of the World Finals, which was a record-breaking 8.5 million unique concurrent viewers, breaking the previous record of 8.3 million from Felix's Jump from the Edge of Space. Also beating, the Royal Wedding and the Olympics and all the seasons before Season 3. So after like the finals of Season 3 and whatnot, we were getting bored of just watching tournaments and whatnot. We wanted to participate ourselves in the action. So we found a local group called Big Shot Gaming.
Alright, you can start. I'll take over this. Alright, so we joined this local group called Big Shot Gaming, which was an LAN event that was hosted back in November. A bunch of people got together, I don't know, about 1,000 or so, a lot of people. I'm not even sure about the numbers. And there are many tournaments to behold. Okay, we wanted to start working in these tournaments. It looked like fun. We would watch them. A lot of stuff that we really liked about it. So don't confuse us with good players, because then we were really that great. Actually, we lost in our second round. It was pretty bad. But losing didn't really mean anything to us, because the experience of what this LAN event was just amazing. We loved every bit of it, just being there. It was a weekend event, so we stayed the night, staying on floors, people going around. It's kind of gross, but it was fun, and we had a lot of fun with it. So when Big Shot Gaming canceled their event in April, we were pretty sad about it. We pretty bummed, didn't know what we wanted to do for that.
No. Let me just add in. Sure. When we saw this Facebook post, we thought it was an April Fool's joke, because their next event was in April. So we thought, okay, this is a joke. This can't be happening, because so many people attended and paid so much money for this awesome event. We just thought it was an April Fool's joke.
But, lo and behold, it was not. And we were really sad about it. So, I got our hopes down, but the senior project, got us into wanting to do our own LAN event. It originally started out as a LAN event, that we realized we had a lot of resources that we couldn't get a hold of in the amount of time that we had, so we ended up turning it into an online tournament, still trying to keep the bases around the senior project, so it was valid for it. And we started working on it. Everything was starting to come together. The idea was put, and we started making a website. We used a Wix template for our first website for this to get to have some place where people would go to.
We based our website off like looking up on good designs, like to catch people's eyes and whatnot.
So
the difference between
good designs and great designs. Sarcastically, this was actually really eye-catching, right? But you can't understand a single thing they're doing.
this is actually a real website.
This is a real website, by the way. So after we had the website put down, we needed a guideline. We needed a guideline for our advertisements we were going to be doing to get the word out. So we found this Reddit post made by this person named Overwhelm, who had done a similar event about a year ago. We contacted him, and he was really the person who helped us the most when it came to getting the word out of this event. Because we were pretty not set on people. We did not have people wanting to join. We didn't have people at our feet going, oh, it's a great event, I want to be there.
We had no idea how to do this.
Yeah, we had no idea. This is our first time making a tournament, so it was very nerve-wracking to see how we would do with this.
So we basically stole this guy's foundation for the tournament, and then used what he linked us to, like tournament-style seating, so that we didn't have to do crap load of research on every person to make sure that like a bronze player didn't play against a diamond player, similar stuff. So we found this challenge site, and we hosted our rock, paper, scissors tournament in electronics class to see how it would go over, and it was great.
Challenge was a thing we used for our brackets. Like you said, we had done practices with it. We found it really handy, and we enjoyed it a lot. So we ended up using that for our tournament.
So we had a website ready, we had dates planned out, we had a tournament like style brackets, we had everything from rock on ready. We just didn't really have people to join and play in our tournament. So we did the basic things like post on the forums and advertise around school. We didn't really do that because we had posters ready, but
we had to bring it back a week because we got a lot of recognition. We didn't expect to have a lot of recognition. We got lucky. One of our advertisement posts had hit front page on a Reddit forum, and over a weekend we were able to get over 32 people.
yeah,
So,
I can't emphasize enough how crazy it was going from like half a week into our 2-week registration period, where no emails, nothing from anyone. Like, okay, we're ready to go. Where's everybody?
we were
And then
afraid.
I log on my email one day, and I see like 50 emails from people. It's like, whoa, what just happened? So that night, I was up for like 6 hours just reading through and putting brackets in, or putting participants in the brackets and whatnot.
So in the end, we had to bring our event a week early. We sent all the emails out, and it was ready to go. We had almost too many people to have this event, and for everyone to be in this event, so we really had to shut the deadline. That's why we were able to post our local poster round. We wouldn't have had enough time to get it out locally, and the times on it were different, so it had to be edited. So the tournament itself ran pretty smoothly. There was only a minimum of about 2 teams who had to drop out, but basically we got all our information when we needed in the 2-day basis that we had set for them. Oh, alright, and here's some brackets that we did for a tournament. There's a winner's bracket and a loser's bracket. Pretty much, if you're in the winner's bracket, you continue on until you lose a game. And then when you lose a game, you get into these brackets, where you have a chance to win all the loser brackets and be brought back to the finals.
Yeah, double elimination.
Double
Project
elimination.
style.
Yep.
So the winners of the tournament, Inca's Ponies,
Yeah.
won, what was it, $125 worth of prizes that we had to buy ourselves. But regardless of that, like, these are some of the RP cards that we used. We bought out, what was it, Radio Shack, I think? Yeah, we bought out their cards, and then we went to Walmart to pick up the rest. It was crazy, and I'm still waiting on a couple of emails from the team that won.
To
saying we got the RP.
Yep.
Some what do you call it, after game results screens, like victories and defeats. It was just a blast.
Yeah. 2 of these are the same team. It was one of the closer victory teams. It was pretty fun. Alright, so basically we had a lot of fun with this. A lot of people showed up. We got to meet new people. We had to experience the first time tournament making. It was really new to us, so we weren't professionals at it, by no reasons at all. I find that this relates to our senior project a lot, because this game, specifically the game, not just the tournament we did, takes a lot of critical thinking and teamwork. It gets a lot of people to think strategically. Winning games is not as easy as, oh, I'm gonna kill you and then take your nexus. It's brain against brain. It's competitors and communication. It's all about communication. So in our little community that we were able to make with these 32 teams, we were able to spread the communication and teamwork throughout these people, and we're hoping that it betters themselves in the game as it goes forward, because this game's probably not going to end for a long time.
Yeah, I plan on doing another tournament very soon, because this one turned out fantastically and I loved it. And I don't know, just like attending the tournament, the local Big Shot Gaming tournament was eye-opening enough. Like the leaders behind that and guys who hosted that were just really well organized and well prepared, and we weren't that well organized or prepared at all when we hosted ours. So I can take away plenty of tips and advice from this to improve on and, I don't know, expand, I guess, for our future tournaments, because the issues that we had were minor and easily fixable with just a little bit of preparation. Like, for example, we had to spend $175 on prizes, when if we were prepared enough, we could have emailed the company, because they do a whole bunch of local prizes for,
Sanctioned events.
yeah, for local events and for people like us who host our own tournaments. So if we would have talked to them, we probably get that prize money for free.
But that takes about like 2 months to get. So like we would have had been prepared like before the senior project was even announced. So it's kind of
Like I said, easily fixed issues that we had, very small, very minor.
But thankfully we both have jobs, so we were able to pay for it.
Yeah, and everyone that I talked to, even the losers that lost in the first couple of rounds, said they wanted to participate in more tournaments, easy and simple like this. Like, okay, email a guy, play a couple games, win some money.
Pretty fun.
And that's our senior project, I guess. That's the end of that.
Thank you so much.